Hey, what's up, y'all? It's TJ the DJ, and y'all tuning in to Pop Austin Media. We got the one, the only J
Yes.
SOULJA in the building.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What's happening? How y'all feeling?
We feeling good. How you
I'm
feeling?
good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Second time in the building. I'm. First of all, I want to just shout out. Pop Austin Media just doing a quality job covering the city. You know what I mean? Just being consistent, showing the crevices of Austin, and giving a light to creatives that are interested in just making it happen. And I feel like y'all just doing a good job of just networking and finding people who can fit in as personalities. So shout out to y'all for sure.
Hey, we appreciate you.
No
I
doubt.
do.
No doubt.
So, what you been up to? Let us know.
Yeah, just a whole lot of work, man. I'm excited to be doing ACL this year, and that's a big milestone for me. I haven't got to like doing South by Southwest and shit like that. As an artist and as a curator, it's always been cool. Just the accessibility, but like ACL is like that next step. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as just Austin goes. I'm just excited, man. To be able to have that opportunity and have like another like marquee commercial type shot for me. As a creative to just really just show the world what I can do type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a global festival, so to just be in that light. You know what I'm saying? Knowing there's gonna be a crowd there and knowing it's gonna be jumping. A lot of energy, you feel me? So, ACL is definitely something I'm excited about. And, just getting ready for that. New music, of course, you know what I mean? Working on the music and, throwing the shows. Same old shit, you feel me? A lot of work for sure.
Right, blessed and busy.
Yeah, facts.
So, I saw that you have the collaboration hip hop and R&B event. So,
Yeah.
how'd that come together? Chiquita B, Nubia.
Facts,
stuff.
yeah. Big shout out to J Lab. You know what I'm saying? They hollered at me. Tapped in with us. I felt like it was just a cool opportunity to collaborate with some of the women out here that just do like firework. I'm talking about from a musical standpoint. Nubia is the homie. Chiquita B definitely the homie, and I don't want to mispronounce Lecrea's name. I think it's Lecrea. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but she's super talented too. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to set a stage with them and just really like hit people in the head with quality acts in one night. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about it. We're doing that this Saturday, so make sure y'all come slide on this if this aired before then.
September 10th. Let's go.
Facts.
Yeah, so that's exciting. I'm excited. I love female artists as a female curator here.
Right.
I love to see that female energy, and I love that you're like you putting them on. You're giving us an opportunity to like step on your platform, and that's just really dope of you.
Yeah, nah, 100%. I appreciate it for sure.
So you dropped a new song called Under the Sun with the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
So I checked it out. It's like mad poetic.
Yeah.
So is this something you had in the vault, or is this something you just like felt it and you just put it out?
Yeah. So like Under the Sun is definitely a track I've been really having in the tuck for like 4 years or so. You know what I'm saying? It's a record that I wrote like R.I.P. to my son Jackson. I wrote it like right after he passed, and just kind of took me probably like 2-3 months to really just write it. You know what I'm saying? Just get it all the way out how I wanted to. But I've been sitting on the record for a minute. I knew it was like something that was like gonna be like gravitational, like putting it out just because it is poetic. It does come from a honest place, 100%. But it's also an introduction. You know what I'm saying, to this next body of work that I'm putting out. My next album is man, I varied through a lot of different names of it, but I settled on what we're gonna call the album. It's gonna be self-titled. It's gonna be called Jalen, which is my first name. And this album and introducing this new realm of music to my audience. I usually put out a project like every year type shit on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So last year we put out my album More Than Nothing, which is still out. Keep on running that shit up, and putting that record out and going into this body of work that's like real personal. Is you know, this album really dedicated to my kids. It's dedicated to my son and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my whole perspective on this album was like, yo, I want to put out music if you know, God forbid something happened to me, or anything. My daughter or my kids want to just know who I am on a more in-depth level. This is the album that they'll be able to play, you know what I'm saying, and know who I am on all sectors, and know what my character is, you feel me, and know what y'all are made of, you feel me, because y'all come from me. So Under the Sun was just like that introduction, you feel me, was just like, hey man, I want to put this out. I want to let the people know where my headspace at. I'm taking the music, I'm taking the sound to another level. I'm still rapping top tier. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the realm right now where I feel like, I'm on some best rapper alive shit. You feel me? So, this shit was just like a display. You know what I mean? And we got more coming for sure.
Yeah, dope. I'm excited to hear that
Appreciate
album.
it.
Yeah, it's something different, and yeah, it's that new level.
Yeah,
It's
I'm trying
good.
to give them some more. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the people, hip to the work. You feel me? I feel like people know me from just one kind of dimension. You feel me? So this album, I'm ready to like, hey, look, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? If you ever wanted to know who I am as a man, you want to know who I am as a person, what made me, what molded me, you know what I mean? Like, so it's coming from that, but I'm still giving y'all quality music. I'm still putting out, it ain't gonna be like no overwhelming shit. It ain't gonna be like no overwhelming shit to where it's like, story, you feel me? But it's gonna be shit to where, you're gonna walk away from the music with something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be great music, it's gonna jam like a motherfucker, you're gonna walk away from the sound with like, damn, I left with something. I either got closer to who he was as a person, or I pulled from something and I can relate, from something that he's saying. So,
Facts.
hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of songs right now don't have a lot of like feeling to it.
Right.
So that's really dope to just get ready for that on some real shit, because I've heard a good amount of music that it doesn't connect.
Yeah.
And that's the little boundary that we have right now, especially like right now after COVID. Like, it was just a weird change.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine that as a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just, you getting a lot of different music, hearing a lot of different styles, a lot of different sounds and shit like that, and just having to fucking digest a ton of content. Like, yeah, I could imagine it for sure.
It's definitely challenging shit, but we do it because we love it.
Facts. Y'all be doing your thing.
Yeah, so I was at Kirby, a few weeks ago, and I saw that you were on the cover of the Chronicle.
Yeah.
So I was like super cool. I was like, yo, this is Jay SOULJA.
Facts.
So how did that happen?
Oh, man. So the Chronicle opportunity, they actually interviewed me like last year, like towards the end of last year. And I originally I didn't know that I was gonna be on the cover. Like, they didn't really even fucking say shit about it. You know what I'm saying? It was just, a real in-depth interview, and I don't know what I was assuming it for, man. And they tapped in with me. It was just like a real like cool little, discreet way. They wanted to kind of surprise me with it, which was kind of fly. So, I was just appreciative, of the gesture. Like, when I'm born and raised here in Austin, you feel me? So, to be here in Austin and to have a publication like the Austin Chronicle, that shit go everywhere. You feel me? So, for me, I'm on the cover of this bitch, you know what I'm saying? The start of the year, you know what I mean? Like, this is the first issue of the year. You feel me? I'm on the cover of this motherfucker, and it's just like me and my team, you know what I'm saying? I'm chopping it up with the team. We just like, damn, nigga, like, this shit it's everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
like,
real.
it's that time. Yeah, facts, And it just felt good. I felt like it was just a good milestone to, get people familiar with my story and just know that this shit come from a thorough place, you know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about my work. I'm passionate about the shit that I do, and the things that I can bring to the city, for the masses. Like, I'm talking about, this shit is on, college campuses. It's in every store, every corner. You feel me? So, people just casually picking up that paper and just like, who the fuck is this guy? And for them to read my story and to know that this, that's mine. That's my story. We doing it right here up under your nose. You feel me? And it's unfuckwittable. So, that's how I feel. it was just a good thing, man. I felt I was lit about it for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely like super inspirational.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you.
So how important do you think media is for Austin?
Yeah, I think media is real important. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know, being able to have entities out here that's covering Austin in any kind of lens, you know, it's important to put the magnifying glass on what's happening here, while the market is on the increase. You know what I mean? When you get to curb the market as an entity or as a media company early, while people are flooding here to try to get familiar with what is here. You know what I'm saying? The newest way to find out what's here is through the internet. And then when you got people who are really like covering, you know, what the streets say or what the culture is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like media is just, you know, they're important to create narratives to highlighting like what's important here. You know what I'm saying? So like when y'all, you know, when any entity is, including y'all, like when y'all doing y'all thing and y'all interviewing people here who you know have stature, who are on their way to having stature, who are, you know, who have charisma, who have things that they can bring to the table. Like it just ultimately just highlights what the city brings to the forefront. You know what I mean? Like we got this shit here. You know what I mean? We you know, you think about places like California, like New York, like even Dallas and Houston. I was telling the homies like the big difference between a lot of these spaces is like they have a industry there. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like you got artists who are, you know, of the neighborhoods, of the culture. They done became millionaires, you know, and they able to pour back into the city a whole nother kind of way because the artists are from here. They millionaires. They able to like the city is behind these niggas. Like, you know, like if you look at Houston, the city's behind these artists because the artists are, you know, when they come up, they feed the city, they pour back into the city, you know. So I think it's just like when you got an industry like that where, you know, we highlighting the people who are able to elevate the entertainment platform here, elevate the scene here, get people to understand that, hey, it's niggas out here that's pouring into the community, is pouring into the city. They highlighting, they telling the stories. You know, it's a cycle that's gonna be able to be created and that's gonna wash all that old lame shit away. You know that you know the homies. It's a lot of that here. You feel me? Like, you know, when niggas just. It's a lot of like homieism, you know what I'm saying? I just want to fuck with my homies, you know, they might not be worth the fuck, but they the homie, you know, we gonna just gas it. And it's like, you know, I respect it, you feel me? It's loyalty in that, but at the same time, it's like, how do we elevate, you know what I'm saying? How do we elevate what's here, you know? We gotta fuck with what we know is quality on the product, you know what I'm saying? It's giving consistency in the product. And I think y'all doing a good job of highlighting the people who want to bring in consistency, like a new consistency, and that is doing consistent shit now. So yeah, media is important for shit show.
Facts. That's dope. I'm glad you think that.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel about the importance of DJs?
Man, the DJ is important too. You know what I'm saying? I rock with my DJ Napalm on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't made our staple in Austin, Texas, as the live music capital. You know, we a hip hop team, and we literally foundate on using a DJ. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no live music instruments. You know what I mean? I don't have a band, you know, so I'm going to these places and performing in traditional band spaces with my DJ, you know. And it's important when you got a DJ who understand, like, who have a real passion for music, you know what I mean, in the space of where, you know, they know what to anticipate. It's like instincting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got like an instinct for it, you know what I mean? So when you got an instinct for the music where you just, hey, I know what to play next. I know how to read the room. I got, like, you know, I think the DJ just important to keep the pace going, and you know, being able to be in these spaces where DJs cover a lot of real estate here in Austin, like on 6th Street and all of that shit. You got a DJ in every fucking venue damn near. So it's like, you know, it's important to have that shit in motion. You feel me? It's important.
Yeah.
It's important to have the DJs in motion, have a relationship with the artists, so that way we can start pipelining some of these creatives, pipelining some of these artists who we really believe in, who can really, you know. I'm talking about like, and that's why I say it go back to the shit about the homieism shit. You feel me? Like, hey, I want to only put out my homies. Like, if the shit good, my nigga, like, and I feel like that's why DJs low key probably don't play a lot of shit. Like, is because, hey, that shit not good enough, or it's not of the stature that they needed at to put it in this audience. So it's like an artist who's coming up, they don't understand that. But in the same token, it's like, my nigga, you got to get it right. You know what I mean? Like the DJ, you know, they are an asset to building this scene, just like you feel like you are, you know. But they way more important because they controlling the music, they controlling the output, they controlling the audience, of how they can engage with that sound. So, man, the DJ up there for shit show.
Hey, shout out to you. Hey, shout out to all the DJs out there. We really
Big salute to the DJs.
We in the back, but we putting in that work. That teamwork, it really is something.
100%.
So how's it going with the smoke out ATX? I saw it was lit.
Yeah.
I saw some of the homies in there, and I was like, keeping up with the little who wins.
yeah, man. So the smoke out been doing this thing. You know, we excited to be bringing it back. Sometime in the fourth quarter of this year. But you know, the pre-roll show. You know, all of our events that we've been able to create under the umbrella of the smoke out have just been such a marvelous networking tool for us to like find talent, find the artists out there who really are who really can bring things to the table. And you know, we on some shit where we trying to locate the artists who really had the talent. You know what I mean? The pre-roll is our open mic night, and it's not your typical open mic, because what we doing with this show is we actually having like like a low-key talent competition. You know what I'm saying? Where we scouting artists. You know what I mean? If you dope, we bring you to the smoke out. You know, you got a pre-roll before you smoke out, if you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like I'm you know, what we doing is we utilizing, you know, this pre-roll space as a like an incubator where these artists can groom and learn the fundamentals of how to maneuver a crowd. It's a lot of artists who get into this game for the ego. You know, they get into this shit and they feel like they ready for an opportunity that they not really ready for. I could imagine y'all coming here and interviewing a lot of startup artists. They don't really know how to interview. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to like conduct a conversation. And you know, small shit like that is important, you know, showing these artists like the etiquette of what you gonna have to endure to sell yourself in this game. You know what I mean? And I think that we do a great job of, you know, we have about 20 to 25 acts that come to the pre-roll every third Tuesday of the month at Flamingo Cantina. We've been doing this shit for a year now. We've been able to serve well over 225 plus artists a stage and an outlet to be able to perform. I think we took at least 3 or 4 of those acts and made them official South by Southwest artists for the first time in their careers. Hey. And you know, the things that we doing is you know, we trying to align with you know, these companies and these startup businesses and these entities out here who understand not only what we doing, but can service the artists as well. Like, we want to be that space where, you know, the creators can confide in and know, like, hey man, we can trust these guys over here. You know, they not doing no bias shit. They ain't doing no, you know, no friend shit. They trying to put the best on the stage, and if you got what it take, we gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, it's quality work. Facts. I feel that.
Facts.
So how do you only, like, is it first come first serve for the open mic on the pre-roll, or?
Yeah. So we do the open mic at the sign up starts at 7:30. You know what I'm saying? So we typically have a nice line at 7:30 where artists come in. You know, they wait until we bring them in. We bring them in one by one. We sign them in. They get to select the time slots that they want. The slots vary, like I said, it's first come first serve. So the slots vary. Sometimes it ranges between a minimum of 10 slots available all the way up to about 19 to 20. Okay. So you know, artists got a chance to, you know, hit the stage for sure. This dynamic is a little different though for the September 20th show, just for the fact that we highlighting our all-stars on this show. So we bringing out the best artists that we feel like, you know, great star platform. You feel me? And you know, really just hey, y'all got to come back and do this shit, you know, and let's really like give them a show, you know what I mean? So the artists typically do a 1 song set. So all of the artists we bringing back for this show, they gonna do 10 minutes a piece, you know what I mean, and really be able to you know, mesh with the crowd, and you know, we got a dope community. So yeah, we excited about it.
That's dope. And like you said, with the performance etiquette, for the pre-roll, y'all got to be there on time. Like, that's discipline. That's A1, number 1.
Facts.
Real quick question, because we went to the South by Smokeout, which was super dope, man.
Appreciate
we had
it,
a ball at that. We actually interviewed a couple of artists from that, so shouts out to you for putting us on.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
And just putting artists on and giving them a platform to perform, man, that's huge. You know, a lot of artists who come up here shout you out, so big shout out to you.
Hey, man, that's love, bro. I appreciate that. That mean a lot to me, for real, for real.
But my question is, like, how do you handle, because, you know, you're doing your thing out here. You're one of the heavy hitters waiting to crack that glass ceiling.
Right. But,
like, how do you handle putting on artists and trying to, you know, build, you know, your brand, too, at the same time? Is it like a conflict, or?
What's crazy is I got guys like this nigga with this camera. I got guys like my nigga DJ Napalm, you know, it's definitely like a balancing act. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely this shit ain't easy. You know what I mean? But I think you know, at the end of the day, it's like will. You know, like, will you do this shit? You feel me? I know, like I said, I'm born and raised here. You know, so I know the premises of this city, like in a different way. Like, just as far as the hip hop scene goes. And any artist that I had the privilege to mentor or come up under me, I let them know, nigga, I done failed at every level of this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't literally got to every door of this shit, and it stopped. You know, and I'm like, damn, why? Like, I felt like I was finna bust, and bam, it don't happen. Like, what's going on? So it's like I learned from all of those moments. You know what I'm saying? Every time I learn, you know, it's a lesson in everything. So, you know, with me having that balance. And just understanding, like, oh, okay, I know what my pace is. Like, I know where I can allocate my energy for my music. Cause I'm at a space right now. I done put in my 10,000 hours with this rap shit. Like, I literally make music when I feel like it. Like, I have to, 1, feel like it, and 2, I'm not finna like I'm not finna like, hey man, every morning I'm finna, like, I gotta be in the mood for the music. And when I'm in the mood, I go to the studio and I can cook up like 5-10 records. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can knock them out like that. So a lot of the music that people hear is back catalog. Like, I just be having the arsenal loaded. Like, I got albums. You feel me? Like, I got records. You niggas are gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm feeling like. So like. I'm in a space right now where, you know, knowing what I have, it's all about being strategic, you know, and, you know, being strategic is me not putting out the music until I feel like it's ready, until I feel like I'm in a space where I can allocate my time to it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I record. I'm always in a space where I can be creative and I can write. But on this other side of the shows where, you know, I can give back to artists and shit like that, like, man, I just know that it's like giving to the artists on the come up. These niggas ain't never had, like, it ain't no niggas out here that's gonna speak the same language as a lot of the creatives out here, you know, and a lot of like upcoming artists, you know, a lot of these guys that you know are trying to figure this shit out, you know. I'm in a space where, like, yo, bro, I speak your language, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't made it neither, nigga. You feel me? You fucking with me because you feel like you seeing what I got. But look, I'm gonna show you how to get it too. You know what I mean? And I think that that's something that I lean into because that shit ain't never do me nothing but good my whole life. You know what I mean? I ain't never been no nigga that's been like hoarding the opportunity from somebody or keeping the dope just to myself. Yeah. I want to spread the dope. You feel me? And matter of fact, I want you niggas to know that I got the dope. Come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all know that y'all can trust me with the product, y'all can trust us with the ethic, y'all can trust us with what we got going on, then we create a machine and we keep it in motion. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. Like, it's just, you know, it's just being strategic with this shit, bro. You feel me? It's just all about being strategic and just respecting the balance, you know what I mean, and giving energy when it's time to give it, you know, for shit show.
Dope.
Yeah, dope that you're building something. A lot of people don't want to build something, and it's really teamwork makes the dream work. That's it.
Facts. It gotta go like that.
And it costs nothing to support each other.
Facts.
It's free.
Facts. Niggas gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think. You know, y'all doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. You know, I champion. You know, Pop Austin for sure. You know, even y'all creating these umbrellas where y'all spinning off other content. Y'all creating different channels under the Pop Austin pages. I just think it's just dope. You know what I mean? And y'all doing this shit. Y'all ain't. I don't feel like. I mean, y'all could be, but I don't feel like y'all charging niggas to come up here and do interviews.
We can't pay to get on here.
Yeah, I don't feel like. And when y'all are doing shit off the love, and y'all are doing this shit off the fact that like, yo, we got a passion for this, you know. I got a passion for the shit that I do, you feel me? And that shit bleed into the streets. It's gonna bleed into the results, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know, y'all got the right fucking model, you know what I'm saying, for shit show.
Y'all got the recipe.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta know, man. It's for the love. Niggas gotta start learning how to do this shit for the love. It's so much hate in the world, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying niggas can't get theirs and can't get to their money and can't do what they do, my nigga. But if you ain't doing this shit for the love, if it ain't no love in it, nigga, you gonna fail. You gonna fall on your face every time, nigga. You gotta love this shit, bro. You gotta love the shit that you do. You gotta love what you putting out, my nigga. If it ain't no love in that shit, it's gonna flop every time.
Facts.
Yeah.
So at all of the showcases you've had, is there like a certain artist that really caught your eye?
Good question. I could say, man, like the artists that we finna showcase on the 20th is definitely the ones that done caught my eye. It's more than them too, you know what I'm saying? But if I could just name some off the top, I like an artist named J Mill. I like an artist named Stasny.
Mm-hmm.
I like Moscato J. He's an upcoming artist. I like, who else I'm fucking with?
Those are good ones.
Huh? Lynn is dope for shit show. Shout out to Lynn. She did the she did the pre-roll, and we turned her to we had the opportunity to turn her to an official South by Southwest artist. So we definitely fuck with Lynn. Man, who else out here that we didn't got to see? Shit, nigga, we got a whole lot of names. It's so many artists that that we get to check out. You know what I mean? Like just out the top of the head, man. It's an artist out of Dallas named Kush with a C. He tight. And these is artists that we done got to meet through the platform. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio artist. This guy named Viddy, crazy. Chick out of Houston named Ree Riches, crazy. These are artists, like I say, like. We've been able to, like, these people travel from they cities to the pre-roll, you know what I'm saying, to come and rock out, and we get to meet them and say, hey, bro, come back here, you know what I mean, let's keep it rolling, let's not only that, let's give you an interview, let's get people hip to your brand. So, it's so many artists, and if I didn't name you, you know what I mean, but it's so many people out here for shit show.
Yeah, man, that's so great that you're bringing in people from all over Texas to Austin. And,
Thanks.
The hip-hop community here is really growing, and you're giving them this platform not only for Austin artists, but for everyone in Texas.
100%. And we want it to grow like that, you know what I mean? Like, we want to be a house for, a lot of shit just in the South, period. We want to be a staple in the South, period. So
beautiful. So I know you mentioned that you're going to be performing in ACL. So how did they like reach out to you? Was it something that like really shocked you?
Yeah, that shit was just some crazy shit, shout out to just, all of the people who work behind the doors, my homie Neighborhood Nick, my manager. It was really just behind the doors, just, working his magic, you feel me? Sending out the right information to the right people and getting into the right hands, you know what I'm saying? And, it just all came together, I'm somebody who just believe in the product, we are, like, I'm around guys that believe in, the product, and, now that we've been able to just, like, get it to a space where we can shop it around, this been an opportunity that is a result of us shopping the brand around. You feel me? So it was just a quality look. You know what I mean? We got it in. You know, we was able to connect with some quality people who got stages with South by Southwest. BMI. You know what I'm saying? Was just like, you know, one of the first people who really like embraced us musically, you know, just as like a commercial entity out here, and you know, really just showed us the ropes, you know what I mean, and helped us kind of get on the right path to eventually be on the ACL stage. So yeah, it was just a grace of God. You feel me?
That's just dope, man. That's inspiring. When you drop the news, I know the city, especially me, I was just like, damn, this is huge. You know what I'm saying? So congrats on that, man.
I appreciate that for real. Thank you.
That's
for
hard work for real.
Many blessings. That hard work pays off, don't it? Right?
Facts, man. It's amazing, man. I'm just like, I don't know what to expect. You feel me? And I think that's what I love about it. It's just, you know, you never know what to expect. You just know that it's a big opportunity. You know, so I'm just a nigga. Anytime I get opportunities like that, I just want to be in the moment and just appreciate the moment whenever it happens. You know, be ready for the moment too. You know?
Right, as you should. That's beautiful. It's great accomplishments. Like, ooh, how exciting!
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What else do you have in the works for the end of this year and 2023?
Man, we just finna be bringing out some more fire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear it right now first, man. We finna drop a visual tomorrow. We finna hit them upside the head. We got some more rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Part 2. To one of my singles, Rare Form, that I put out for SOULJA season last year, and it's also a part 2 to the Under the Sun, you know what I'm saying, video. So we getting crazy with these lyric and performance videos, you know what I'm saying, putting some icy shit together, you know. Like I say, I'm on some Best Rapper Alive shit, so you know, I'm finna display that, you know what I mean. So this next joint is definitely like another display of some hip hop shit. You know, and I'm excited about that. You know, we finna just be giving these, you know, something fire to this caliber every month, you know. So we got more videos in the tuck. We got more music coming out. I'm super excited about this new single that I got in the mix. Y'all gonna hear that bitch everywhere. I'm gonna play it for y'all when we get off air if y'all got some time. But yeah. We gonna jam to that shit, you know what I'm saying, before we dip, you know, before we split. But yeah, man, I'm just excited. More music, more opportunities, you know, and you know, I'm just blessed for sure.
Dope. So do you have any advice for up and coming artists?
Yeah. Any advice? I feel like the difference between anybody who wanna get the job done is your will. Will you do it? You know what I'm saying? Fuck what somebody got, fuck what the circumstance is, fuck whatever. It's will. You know what I mean? This right here, where we at right now, Pop Out, and I see these niggas got will. Will you do it? Y'all needs, you know, if y'all knew where they was at, they getting it done. You feel me? It's will. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, if you're an artist, you gotta have a whole lot of will. You know what I'm saying? So, will you do it is the most important question you need to ask yourself at all times. You know, you can be having all of these thoughts and these ideas and all of these things that's popping and you know, and buzzing in your brain and shit like that. But will you go do it? Is the difference. So yeah, that's my advice. Will you do it?
Yeah, that was real.
That's deep.
Facts.
So let them know where to find you on socials, YouTube, where to stream your music.
100%. Yeah, www.officialJSoulja.com. You know, you can fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, J SOULJA, you know, JSOULJA. You know, fuck with me, man. More Than Nothing out right now. It's still buzzing. It's still going on. Y'all still streaming that. You know what I mean? And we got more motherfucking fire on the way. So, yeah, look alive.
Yeah, y'all tune in September 10th. Yeah. Y'all tune in. So, we got you some merch.
Yeah, y'all
Special
always come through with the merch. Hey, they always come through with the drip, you feel me? Right. All the time, you know. So, hey, man, big appreciation. Shout out to Pop Austin Media for shit show for that drill.
We appreciate you coming through. It was such a vibe to see you again. And just no doubt. Vibe, man. It's been great.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
So, I appreciate y'all for coming through, tuning in to Pop Austin Media. Shout out to J SOULJA. Stay tuned for all the new music, the visuals, a new wave.
You did.
You know?
It's on the way.
We'll see y'all next time.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this interview. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can check out some more and things that we've done in the past.